It's boy, the Memphis XLR8, back at you with all of my COD games. The show we take a look at whatever deck we damn well feel like playing. Today, we're looking at the Starry Night archetype, which is a smaller archetype of light fairies that are centered around this here dragon that pops cards whenever it's summoned, and we try to loop it back to our hand or just summon it by other ways. So we got ourselves a nice little Starry Night deck trying to summon out the Starry Dragon, but we're also doing something a little bit different, a little bit experimental. Lair of Darkness. Just a little bit of different something, you know, because we do have some cards that focus on having darks on the board, so it's an experimental thing, but we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes. So for today's deck, we are running 1 Darkest Diablos, 3 copies of Starry Night Starry Dragon, 3 Starry Knights Rael, 1 Starry Night CL, 2 Arima the Wicked Warden, 3 copies of Starry Night Flamel, 1 Dark Honest, 2 Regular Honest, 3 copies of Starry Knights Astal and Orbital, the new boy. We have 3 Starry Knights Balefire, 3 Pot of Extravagance, a Call by the Grave, 2 Super Polys, 3 Starry Night Ceremony, 2 Lair of Darkness, a Starry Night Blast, 3 Compulses, and 2 Starry Night Arrival. For our extra deck, we're running Masquerena, Nightmares Phoenix and Unicorn, Access Code Talker. We got Triple Baguska, Double A Zeus, 2 Mud Dragons, 2 Starving Venom Fusion Dragons, and 2 Predaplanets Triple Veritum. So for our side deck, a lot of different things you could do if you wanted to go different directions with this deck. You know, you have some chaosy cards because we're running both lights and darks. That's an option. If you want to go just full on, you know, Starry Nights, that is probably the more consistent option, to be honest. But you got things like CL, another Honest. If you want to play Toys of the Brethren to cheat out some monsters, make a Baguska turn to 1 to stall your opponent. Things like that works. We also have Sacred Sword 7 stars. You don't really want to banish this too often, but if you really need more draw, that is something you can do. We also have additional targets for Super Poly if you want to keep up with the Lair of Darkness. You got more of these dudes. You also have the only other dude that can really use just plain old light monsters, which is, you know, if you're up against Despias, that's about it. You also have Imperm if you want more negate. If you don't want to use Compulse, you go for Imperm. And if you want to go full on with Lair of Darkness, consider cards like Grinning Grave Virus and other traps of the virus variety. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and go EDO Pro, show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll see exactly what we've got on our plates today. Alright, you got our first opponent, and we are going first, and that's where you do want to go when you want to go there. Let's see here. Yeah, this will be just fine. It's not perfect, but it's okay. So we're going to go ahead and activate Starry Night Balefire. This is your searching option. You add any of your Starry Knights or your Starry Night Dragon. Remember, this one's a knight as in nighttime. The others are knights like medieval knights. That's a distinct difference. You got to remember that. So we're going to go at Rael. He's our searcher. When he's normal summoned, you add a Starry Night spell trap from your deck to your hand. So we're going to go ahead and summon out Rael, and he's going to search us our spell. You can also get the trap card as well. Either one will work. Let me think. Return to the hand. Okay. I could get either or in this situation. But I'm going to go ahead and get Starry Night Ceremony. This is our continuous spell. This lets us search out our dragon. Also, if my opponent activates, you know, any sort of card effect, I can summon out my Starry Dragon. He is the core of this archetype, the Starry Dragon. If he's normal or special summoned from the hand, you can target a card and destroy it. He can't be destroyed by battle with dark monsters, and he also can't be destroyed by dark monster effect. That's where I really got the idea for Lair of Darkness, is like he's clearly anti-dark. So I figured, let the guy do what he wants to do. Not everybody plays dark monsters, so it's like, give him the power to battle dark monsters. Alright, Shade Brigandine, I see. Well, since he used a card, I might as well go ahead for Starry Night Ceremony. Go ahead for my Starry Boy. And I'm just going to go ahead and interrupt whatever he's trying to do. I don't really trust the Shade Brigandine. There's a lot of things he could do with that Shade Brigandine, especially if he's actually playing Fragile Armor. Phantom Knight is destroyed, special summon from the hand. Dang, sucker. I don't even remember anyone ever playing that card. Okay, so this is like an older school Phantom Knight deck. He's not like Burning Abyss-centric, but he's doing other things. Okay. That's not bad. I mean, like I said, can't be targeted, can't be destroyed by battle or card effects of dart monsters. Raider's Knight. Okay. Why am I on ignore chain? Weird. Let's go ahead. What is he playing? What does this thing do? I don't really want him to do that. So we're going to go activate evacuation device. I mostly use this to bounce my own Starry Dragon. You know, because I like to bounce my own dude, and then I can summon him back with things like Ceremony. And, you know, I also have my trap card that does the same thing. But this works too. So what is he doing? Let's see, ditch a monster, draw... Okay, that's fine. He can send another Cloven Helm, but he has 2 in the grave now. And I have Call by the Grave, so I'm going to be like, no. I'm going to banish the other one so that they don't get their effects. And we should be pretty set there. So yeah, that's the idea of Starry Nights as a whole. You're just trying to go for Starry Dragon and just, like, keep looping them. Let me think here. Let's go ahead and activate our Nativity again. We'll search out another Starry Dragon. And also have this is the newest Starry Night monster, Orbitail. He lets you target one of your lights, tribute it, and set a Starry Night spell trap. And if you happen to bounce your Starry Dragon, then you can summon this from the hand. He's also a nice 2100 point booty, which is always helpful. So I'll go ahead and get that set up. Let's go ahead and summon out Orbitail. Just as a quick effect, if we gonna do something. I don't know. There's a lot of things you could do. You have Torrential Tribute for all I know. Fog Blade. Well, if you're gonna Fog Blade my Starry Dragon, I'm just gonna tribute it. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this. This is Starry Night Arrival. This lets me either summon my Starry Dragon from my hand, or bounce it back to my deck. So let's go ahead and battle into opponent and do damage. See, now his Phantom Fog Blade is stuck on the board. It doesn't go to the graveyard. He's in a bit of trouble, this guy is. You know, he's realizing, you know, I've stopped his little Cloven Helm. His Shade Brigadine's gone. He didn't get to go for Super Mega, what's-his-face Dragon. We're pretty set. We're pretty set. Because, you know, off Ceremony, I can summon Starry Night from my hand. With my trap, I can bounce him back to my hand. Then during my turn, I can summon him with Arrival. And then during my opponent's turn, bounce him back. And summon him off Ceremony. You get this kind of loop-to-loop sort of situation here. Once you've got both of these on the board, you can just keep summoning them out. This does lead into the one little issue that does come from this particular build. And it's kind of something that made me regret it to a degree, is that if you have Lair on the field, you can't really do all that. Because it has to be a light monster. But... you know, I wanted to do something different. Sometimes you just gotta do the different things, you know what I mean? You gotta give it a shot. You gotta give it a shot. Just try something new every time. Even if it's something small. So yeah, this guy, I think he might be dead. I don't know, he's thinking really hard. I mean, he understands that if he activates a card effect, I have another dragon. If the first card effect he does, I can pop one of his cards. So he's got to really be thinking hard. And plus I have Arrival. So he's pretty dead. He's pretty dead, but there you go. And so I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead a little bit until this guy's done thinking. I'm pretty sure I've already won this duel. I'm pretty sure I was trying to go into the battle phase before he started waiting. But yeah, I'll be back if something happens. If not, I'll see you guys in Duel 2. And we'll try to get some of the Lair of Darkness action going. I want to show that off as well. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. But hopefully this time I get to show off a little bit more. Alrighty, well there's Arma. So, again, this is mostly a Starry Night opening hand, but I have other options. I've got options for later. So let's go ahead and start with Rael. And we'll go ahead and get our spell. You know, Starry Night's a little linear, but it's a nice simple package, you know. Once you get going, it really helps out that you can just keep loop-to-looping the Starry Dragon. I do need the trap, though. That's the one thing. So let's go ahead and reveal... let's see... I'd rather keep Orbitail for later. I'd rather keep that guy for later. So we'll get ourselves started off. I got Rael. I've got Orbitail. That way I can get my trap card. And if I do bounce a dude, then I can just special summon Orbitail. So this guy's playing Arc Lord Christia. Does not sound like a good thing for me. Can I special summon to conduct battle phase during the turn you activate this card? Alright. So this is one of those... This is like a stall deck of some variety. Some kind of lockdown, I'm guessing. I'm guessing this is a lockdown deck. That seems to be the case. Alrighty. Well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna have to go for it, man. Like, if this guy's trying to lock me with Arc Lord Christia nonsense, I'm gonna have to just do stuff. Alright, so he's playing Sanctum. I'm gonna go ahead and go for Orbitail just to get that out of the way. Get my Arrival. Thank you. Probably should have put that somewhere else, but that's fine. Okay, so he's going for Scythe, I presume. I would presume a Scythe, considering that's like that's the artifact that like 99% of people play in any sort of deck. No. Vajra. What does this do again? This card special summon. Destroy all cards in your spell trap zone. I see. Not yet. Is this like pure artifacts? That's kind of trippy. I like that. Okay, so basically he's gonna get all these. I don't remember what Mjolnir does. Target an artifact in the grave, summon it in defense. Okay. Yeah, let's go for Nativity, I suppose. We'll summon forth our Starry Dragon. And he's going to go ahead and get out 3 of his monsters. Mjolnir. And he's going to get Moraltak and Soith. And sadly, Moraltak can pop my monster, which is a little annoying, but what can you do? I guess I'll go ahead and pop a card. Doesn't really matter who I pop, though. I pop monster class direct cast, special coming from the hand. He hasn't activated this, though, so maybe he's not going to? No, he's going to. I'm just going to go pop Moral Attack anyway. Yowza. Was not expecting pure artifacts in 2021, especially this late in the year. No! My ceremony. I like that card. That card's cool. Alright. Well, if that's going to be the case, I might as well just blow stuff up. Let's go ahead and beat over Mjolnir. We'll get rid of the big hammer dude, because I'm bigger than he is. You'd think Mjolnir, the hammer of Thor, would be larger, but no. No, it is not. And we'll go ahead and get rid of Vajra, because it's smaller. And let's see. This card attacks. Oh yeah, I can banish his monster when I battle in order to attack a second time. That's a nice thing about Starry Dragon. He's anti-dark and he has banishing, non-targeted banishing anything he battles and then attacking a second time. So we can basically clear out 2 monsters. It's pretty nice. Alrighty. So, yeah, he gets back the Vajra, of course. He gets that back thanks to Starry Dragon, but I'd rather him have this than, like, everything else he had. Okay. Do I want to... Yeah, I'm gonna activate my Starry Night's Arrival. I'm just gonna go ahead and bounce the dragon. Bounce the dragon! And, yeah, Orbitail in the graveyard's gonna go ahead and go off and summon himself in defense mode. He does summon from the grave. I forgot to mention that. Didn't forget that or anything. But yeah, now Orbitail is on the field. I've got Rael. What's he gonna do? Crash into Rael? That won't work. I run Honest. Honestly, why would I not do this? Alright. Bad puns aside, I'm curious as to what his game plan, because clearly this is like a stun deck with just straight up artifact monsters. So it's an interesting thing, because if I don't have much spell trap removal other than Starry Dragon. Let's see. I could avoid using my Rael right now. You know what? Yeah. No. I'm gonna get rid of Orbitail. I don't need it right now. I need other things. I need my ceremony. Plus, I got Honest, so it's all good. Is he gonna attack into Rael all he wants? Well, so long as I have Honest, he can do Jack. He can do Jack against the power of Honest. Alrighty, so all I need to do is not blow up his spell traps. I'm so honest. Yes, I am. Yes, I am indeed. Alright. Let's go ahead and activate Ceremony. We'll go ahead and get that set up. So now we have our loop-to-loop. Now I know not to blow up his spell trap, so that's a thing I need to be careful about. Let's go ahead and activate Balefire and search another monster. I could search a Starry Dragon. And this is another thing that works with Lair. Basically, if you have no monsters and your opponent has a dark monster, you can straight up just summon Starry Dragon from your hand. After searching them, even. Let's see here. No, I don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and search. Advent is so broken. Which one's Advent? Or is that some other name for this deck? I don't know. Starry Night Spell Trap. I'm gonna go ahead and get Flamel. This is just like a hand trap for our archetype, basically. If he attacks me directly or just attacks at all, I can ditch this to summon my dragon from my hand. It's a nice dude. So let's go ahead and summon out Arma. I'm not going to use him just yet. I can use him later. Let's just go battle. Let's battle into our opponent and do some damage. And even if he does have, like, Drowning Mirror Force or something, I could just... well, this isn't a quick effect. But if it was a quick effect, I could tribute Arma to draw another card. Because that's what Arma allows you to do. Let me think about this. Let me think. Let's see. Tribute monster. Lair of Darkness. Come forth. It's time for the power of darkness to take to the field. That's right. Lair of Darkness, Starry Night. A star only truly shines in the darkness. There you go. That's the idea. You're just trying to... Back to the front again? Not yet. Why would he go for Mule? Oh, I guess he could summon 2 monsters, yeah. That is an option. Except I can just use Arama to tribute his monster, so... Don't know why he's going for something now. It seems like a bad idea. Also, he's going for... yeah, Mjolnir will get him 2 monsters, and he can just summon out Moral Tack, can't he? Yep. So if he summons Moral Tack... No, he's going for Vajra. Okay, I'm curious as to what he's up to. I'm curious. What are you trying to do? Artifact, Ignition. Target spell trap on the field. Destroy that target. He is attacking my trap. I mean, I might as well at this point. Screw it. Come forth, Starlight Dragon. And then he gets to set an artifact. He'll set a Moral Tack. And then he can summon out Vajra. So if I pop Vajra, does he get to keep plopping his stuff? I think he does, yep. Alright. Such is the way of things. But now he can't destroy my Starry Dragon with Moral Tack. Because it's now a dark monster. That's another reason that this kind of works. Is that, like, I'm protected from his monster effects now. Thanks to the Lair of Darkness. And he got rid of my Lair of Darkness. I was kind of hoping to keep that. Well, now, let me think about this. There's a lot of things I could do, and a lot of things I should do. Because I can just draw another card. That seems like a waste. I am going to... Should I go for Baguska, though? That's a good question. If I go for Baguska, that'll lock him out of, like, Exceeds and things, but not Links. You know, I'm gonna give it a shot. Baguska. And we'll end our turn. Alright. Let's see what this guy can do to get around a Baguska. I mean, there's plenty of things he can do. The question is, can he do them? Because he is playing what appears to be mostly pure artifacts. And they don't have low-level monsters. So it's not like he's going to be able to easily summon things unless he's playing something else. So, unless he's got, like, Nightmare Cerberus, which would help. Or the Artifact Link that I completely forgot about. What does this do? An effect of another card in the field activates. Set Artifact from the deck. Destroy it on the opponent's head. During your opponent's turn, this Link summon card is destroyed. Summon an artifact in the grave in defense mode. Okay. That's a thing. Let's go ahead and... Let's see. I could summon a Starry Night from my grave. Who do I have in the grave? I have Orbitail. Okay, we'll use Rail's effect. I can summon out Starry Night from grave. Hacha. And I still have Flamel. Okay, so let's go ahead and use Orbitail. Tributing himself. And he will be able to set an artifact. That is true, but I'm hoping to win this turn, maybe? Depends on what he go for. We'll find out. Set a moral attack. Okay. Sadly, if I set a trap, it won't be able to be played that turn. Because that's how traps work. Because I do have Starry Night Blast, which is our negation, but I don't have the option of going for it just yet. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set Blast. I'm gonna set my Negator. I put this in attack mode, and I'm going to attack with a Baguska. Because I figure I should be good. Yes, he'll be able to summon an artifact from the grave. He'll summon Mjolnir, and then Mjolnir will go for, I guess, yeah, Moral Attack. Moral Attack will pop Starry Dragon or Blast. Okay, he will get rid of the Starry Dragon, which is unfortunate. But that frees me up to just straight up go for Mr. Zeus. And I could wipe the board now. That probably would work. Okay, here's what we'll do. Nativity's effect. Go ahead and reveal Flamel. Get our other Starry Night. See, I'm not too worried because I have plenty of life points. It's just the fact that... let's see. During your opponent's next end phase, destroy. But he already activated Moral Attack this turn. Oh, but it's not a once per turn. That's right, it isn't. How many materials do I have? Only 2. It's a hard one. You know what? I'll end my turn. I'll end my turn. I could wipe the board, but I'll wait a minute. Let's wait and see what happens. So Moral Attack's gonna go off and pop my Zeus. Or I could just banish everything and then neither of us has anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and allow this. Oh. He hit my Starry Nativity, which sucks, but is fine. I can attach material from wherever. I'm just gonna give myself a Mud Dragon. Alright. I am not exactly sure why he hit Star Nativity. I would have gone after Zeus to force me to, banish everything, but I guess not. Duranda. Monster effect activated. Normal spell trap activated. Attached material. Effect becomes destroy spell trap opponent controls. Okay. That's fine. I think he doesn't have any... Okay, there we go. He has one. That's still not going to get around Zeus. I don't know what he was going... I don't know what this guy's doing right now. He's trying to do something. Normal spell trap. Okay, so that doesn't work. Not normal spell traps. Alright, let's go ahead and attack into Durandal. Take care of that boy. Trap trick. Okay. Trap tricking into what? I'm curious. Very curious. You know, when I first saw this guy's deck, I was like, what are you gonna do with this deck in 2021? And now I'm seeing, no, artifacts are surprising. Well, against Starry Knights are competent. Alright, Artifact Sanctum. Can't use it in the damage step, so that's a good thing for me, bad for you. And... how many materials do I have? I have plenty of material. Okay, I'll have my turn for now. So he'll probably go for Sanctum. That'll allow him to summon... does he have another... yeah, he has another Moral Attack in the grave. Okay. And that'll bring back the Moral Attack. Okay. And I guess I should just go ahead and... bouncing this would sadly not help me. Alright. Here you go. Banish everything. I'll banish it all! I might lose my card, but now nobody has anything. And your deck does not do well with just summoning normally. In fact, you don't have any normal summons, pretty much. Alright. Waking the dragon and back to the okay, the back to the front is definitely the thing that's helping him the most. I need to draw into Ryel as soon as possible. Target a light you control, tribute it, summon a dragon from the hand. Okay, that'll work, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and summon out Astel. And we'll go for battle phase. I went a little too fast there. Okay, that's fine. We'll attack with Astel and see what he does. Okay, Astel is bringing back the Mjolnir. The Mjolnir will go off, summoning... I don't think... Does Waking the Dragon work if he blows it up? I think I have to. Yeah, I have to, not him. Okay, so he gets back Vajra. That's fine. Oh. Each time artifact special summons cards on the field, draw one card. Must control this face-up card. Okay. Fascinating. So he gets back Cadus. No, I don't want to continue battle. I just want to use my effect. I can go ahead and tribute this dude, summoning out Starry Dragon. And then Starry Dragon's gonna go off, and I'm gonna pop Cadus. And it's still the battle phase, so let's go ahead and do as we did before. Attack into his monster and banish it. And then beat over Vajra. Alrighty, and just to hedge our bets... Actually, what's in my grave? Target level, let's see, gains 1,000 attack to the opponent's next end phase. Why not? We'll use Astel's effect. We'll make our monster bigger. And should I go for Lair? I think I'll go for Lair just to hedge my bets. So now he can't affect me with any of his, what do you call them? He can't affect me with any of his monsters. Alrighty, so we should be good. Because, you know, again, this is artifacts. So none of those cards he just drew are going to help him at all. Heavy Storm Duster probably, yeah, the best thing because he can pop my field spell, but that's about it. That's about it, unless I'm mistaken. I mean, maybe he has an artifact he can pop. Does he have another Mjolnir, maybe? Ooh, that would not be good. Let's see. Target light monster. See, this is the part where having not the lights along with the dark don't help. Go for battle phase. That's all we can do at this point. Attack into Mjolnir. So he has the Heavy Storm Duster. He can pop 2 cards. Banish that. Go for game. Do we have game? Alright, Heavy Storm Duster popping both cards. Aegis, of course. And what does Aegis do? Can be targeted destroyed by opponent's card effects. Oh, but you're just as big as I am. Ouch. He is just as large and in charge, but having gotten rid of my field spell, Orbitail now goes off. Alrighty, so this is a long-ass winded duel, but it's working. What do I want? Do I want a monster, or do I want the thing that lets me bounce myself? I kind of want the thing that lets me bounce myself. I think that's going to be more useful here. So we'll end our turn. He is going to get back his monster. I think we're good. Unless he's got, like... Wait, can he make Cyber Dragon Infinity in this deck? Imagine if he could, if he would have earlier, instead of going for Durandal. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. But let me tell you, this has been longer than I was expecting. A lot longer. Sometimes these duels, they go a little longer than I'd expect, but that happens. Alright, I need another monster. I should have gone for Balefire. Should have gone for Balefire, because then I could have gotten another monster and just gone for game. Yep. But, you know, I have monsters. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. I'll draw into a monster. It's not that bad. Pleiades. Okay, well, I still have my trap card, so I'm not worried about Pleiades. Attach material, target a card, return to the hand. Oof, Pleiades. Activate the trap card. I bounce myself. Unless you want to bounce myself. Okay, you're just gonna try and crash into me. Alright. No, he's not. He's actually just battling into me. Alright. Well, he knows I have the trap. Well, he's gonna, you know, bounce me again, but I'm gonna try this anyway. No. I'm just gonna go for damage calc and go for honest. That worked so well before. Alrighty. Long second duel, but Starry Night were able to out the artifacts. It was pretty good back and forth. Good game, my dude. GG. Very good. Alrighty. Let's go for one more duel today. Let's go for one more. I think we got one more in us. Alrighty, our third and final opponent of the day. It's been a longer episode than anticipated. What can I say? Artifacts know how to stand their ground. Alright, what do we have for an opening hand? Diablos! Not what I was hoping for, but we'll see how it goes. We'll summon Orbitail. Nice little searcher. The spell traps are what you want to search. And Orbitail just helps do that. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Go for our Nativity. It's time for Christmas, a little early. Alright, so Nativity is going to go off. And we're going to go ahead and... we have 2 Flamels, so we'll just get rid of 1. And we'll get ourselves a dragon. We should be good from there. And we'll go ahead and set Compulse and see what happens. You know, I'm happy with how the deck's turned out. You know, when testing, it was a little brickier. And this is just reminding me of how the 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! Are going to have to start, because I do have that starting. I have the Flower Cardians starting this year. What can I say? Someone asked for it last year, a little late, and so I said, hey, we'll start with Flower Cardians. So yeah, he's playing Flower Cardians. That could do a lot of things. Let me think about this. I've got my pop. I just gotta, like, wait for him to do something first, though. Have a level, blah, 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 blah. Cannot summon except for that. Okay. So we'll summon out Zebra. Let's go ahead and attempt to interrupt this guy. As much as I don't like to interrupt the Flower Cardian boy, I don't want to get hit with, like, a... what's his face? The big 5k beat stick that negates things. That would not be fun. Granted, he's going to be able to do stuff anyway, but I figure if I can bounce his tuner, I should be good. Because the thing about Flower Cardians is that they have very specific requirements for doing stuff. So, if I can just bounce his tuner at the right moment, I should, in theory, be okay. It just really depends. Oh, and he's going to change up my deck, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate, but true. Okay, now he has 2 tuners, which is not good. And now he gets Flower Gathering, which gets him nothing. See, that's the thing about Flower Cardians as well. They get the right hand, they're good. If they get the wrong hand, they're dead. That's just how they work. Okay. See, the big problem for me is, yeah, Flower Recarnation. Activate the top 5 cards of the deck, add a spell trap from the deck, and place the remaining on top in any order. And if he gets in any order, I'll probably go for Monster Reborn in this case. Yep. Monster Reborn. Yeah, he's just trying to dig into his deck just long enough to get, like, you know, he wants those tuners, he wants those non-tuners, make the big synchro. That's how Flower Cardians works. Alright, so now he's going to go for Deer. Get the Willow. And I believe he gets the... ah, my Compulse! I needed the Compulse to live. Well, that's the opposite of good. The thing is, can he make the 3k beat stick? Target Flower Cardian in the grave, shuffle the deck, draw one... okay, so he has the potential to draw another Flower Card. Because right now, because of how Flower Cardians work... oh yeah, the Monster Reborn. Duh, indeed. Yeah, I think I might be dead. I think I might be losing the Compulse. If only I'd thought to just... I was waiting for him to use up all those resources, but I waited just a little too long. Oh, wait, now he has 2 tuners. He has 2 tuners, but now he has another monster he can just summon. Yeah, so I'm pretty much dead. But the thing about Flower Cardians as well, they treat all their monsters as level 2 when synchro summoning. So while he can't summon his biggest boss monster, he can summon the next best thing, which is kind of a better boss monster, to be honest. So, yeah, this thing, it can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. And, yeah, I can't... Oh, wait, I can't be destroyed by battle with darks. Aha! I was so worried about being dead that I forgot I was alive. Oh. 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 That's a dick move. That is a dick move. But life must go on. I'm sorry, Flower Cardian man. This is the one reason Flower Cardians will never be meta. It's because Super Poly is like poison in their veins. So let's go ahead for battle. We're pretty much done with this duel. You know? I was so sure I was going to be dead. But then I was like, oh wait, you're all dark monsters. I can't be beaten by dark monsters. So yeah. My opponent, he's very sad. He's very sad because now he's top decking. And top decking for Flower Cardians, well, he hasn't given up. He hasn't given up. He got back his big synchro. But yeah, he's pretty much, he's dead. He's literally dead. Banish this card. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for game. I'm not gonna overthink things. So let's go ahead, go for game here. And go for the end screen. Good game, Mr. Flower Cardian man, but unfortunately, I can't be beaten by no darks. Alrighty, Starry Night, Lair of Darkness did surprisingly well. I was not expecting 3 duels to win. I was thinking I would win like 1, maybe 2, and go for 4 duels, but the second duel was a little long. But we got 3 out of 3, and I'm very surprised by that. You know, this deck, it is very experimental. There are some choke points here that aren't so good, you know, because you turn yourself dark. You can't use things like Orbitail or like Bounce with your Arrival, but this deck can work, as clearly shown. It does work when it wants to work, it works. So I'm very happy to say that while this deck is experimental, it is still a functioning deck, and I am very proud of this, you know? So thank you very much, everybody at home, for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, consider hitting that like button, just so you let me know that you liked the video, and also consider subscribing, because we're still trying to hit 500 by the end of the year, and we're getting very close. So next time on the show, I believe I'm looking at Duel Avatar. Let me look at my list here. Yes. Duel Avatar. We got to look at that one, because that's another deck I haven't looked at. Things like that, Exorcister, things like that. And then back into more familiar decks. But for now, thank y'all very much for watching this video. Your boy Memphis is signing out. I'll be seeing you guys later. Take care. Stay happy. Stay dueling. I'll see you later. Take care.